Hello, how are we doing? Apologies for the lateness. Sorry. Now then, here we go. So, hello everybody. Apologies for being a bit late. I'm actually not feeling very well, guys. I've got a really bad tummy, so I didn't want to cancel this. Didn't want to cancel this live stream because I know a lot of people are waiting for it for our last live stream. So I didn't want to let you down. But I am not going to lie. I've been in bed poorly all day with a bad tummy, but I am here. Okay, I'm going to do my best. Do the clock change? Yes, they do. The clocks. If you're in the UK, guys, the clocks go forward tonight. Yeah, I've got a really bad tummy. Okay, right. I'm going to do a hello to everybody. Now, if you're watching on the replay and you're moaning that I talk too much at the beginning, I apologise. I apologise. Fast forward 10 minutes. I'll let me see how I get on. If the cramps get too much, I'll end. Okay. If I do have to end, we'll have to do it another night. But we'll see how I go, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that, guys. Okay, right. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I knew you guys would say that, but I also don't like letting people down. Anyone that knows me knows what I'm like. I don't let people down. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, TT Boy. Hello, Ginger. How you doing, Miss Sunshine? The comments have gone off the screen now, so I can't say, but dig down deep. Thank you. Everyone that's just said it, I appreciate you. Okay, so apologies if I couldn't get through to everybody because it doesn't show me everyone's comments. So I'm going to go through and see who I can say hello to, and then we'll take it from there. So we've got Tracy Hughes. Hello, darling. I can only go back this far. Tony G. Sorry, yeah. Do I have slow mode on, moderators? Moderators. I'm a trooper, folks. Anyone that knows me knows what I'm like. Right, okay. Let me just see if I've got any modes on before we continue. No, I haven't. So subscribers only mode. If you want to talk, you've got to be subscribed for 5 minutes. It's to stop the trolls and the bots. Slow mode will be on for 3 seconds. So you can send a comment every 3 seconds. It's just to stop any bots or trolls. Okay. Right then, so there's a lot of people say hello to Katie Kitten. Hello, darling. I love your name. We've got Matthew Murray. Hello, my friend. We've got Jess. Hello, Jess. Yvonne, the beautiful Ellen. Hello, my darling. Pink Roses. Hello. Unembellished. Hello, how you doing? Frankie, the beautiful Jane, one of the super mod team. Hello, my darling. Deborah, thank you, darling. Sue. Hello, sweetheart. Andy Simmo. I hope you're okay. If you would have watched my Freemason live stream, I was defending them to a certain degree, and I got told off for that. I can't win. God Struggler, good to see you. Lovely Jubbly. Are you the one that added me on Facebook? Somebody added me. Hello, Nadia, darling. Happy Farter. Sorry that I said it wrong once and it kind of stuck, but I'm joking. Nikki Adams. Hello. Happy Father, really. Frankie. Apache Moonshine. Beautiful Ellen. Funky82. Broadmoor inmate. Thank you for your donation. We did hit the target. So anyone that donates tonight, it's all going back to the rescue bunnies. That's where it usually goes. Every time I've tried to rattle Ozzy, every single time I have tried. Bengal Millie, you've changed your name. Hello, boss baby. Don't forget me, Underbelly. We're doing our open panel tomorrow night. I'm hoping you're free. Dig Down Deep. The Hidden Underbelly in the House. Great channel. Check him out. He does paranormal. Hi, Penny and all in chat. Oh, thank you, Husky Lady. Keaton the Cool Guy. Are you 18 yet? Nikki Adams. Well, welcome, darling. I know that Gemma said you're not 18 yet, and you, I'd prefer it if we had adults in the house. Alan Edge, hello. I'm going to start putting a thing on my stream, actually, 18. Get well soon. Thank you, Shirley. If you watch on the replay, fast forward to 10 minutes. I did vote to wait until June and wanted to respect your decision. Thank you, Puncture the Narrative. Did you see... yeah, so basically I'm here because of we're a democracy on here, okay? We are a democracy and most people voted for tonight, okay? So anyone that's, thank you, Alexa. Thank you, Caroline, I appreciate that. Usually it goes to our rescue animals, and you know, every single time anyone tried to help me with that laptop, something happened and I ended up spending it on the animals, and it's just been put off until it's about to blow up. So we had to do something. You don't have to. Thank you. Look, I don't charge people to see. Thank you, Mad Matt. Hello, Paul, Spooky. Anyone who is charging more to see certain clues, it's shame on them. Shame on them. It's all free here. If people want to donate, that's up to them. And if you do, it goes to a rescue animals. I wouldn't dream of spending it on myself. Right, okay, we are back in the room. So I'm just going to get... Now, what we're going to do tonight, we're going to give you a quick conclusion night. Oh, the laptop is here, by the way. I ordered it yesterday, the day before yesterday. I haven't opened it yet. I've not had a chance. I want to do an unboxing video and do a big thank you to everyone who donated. So, Madonna, hello. Holiday. Okay, so, right, Hidden Underbelly. Yeah, great channel if you're into your paranormal. Broadmoor inmate, let me just give you a spanner, mate, because you've been here quite a while now. Right, so thank you for those of you who voted. Now, 60. Hello, Green Mean Smoking Machine. Thank you to those of you who voted. Have you got the new laptop now? Yeah, I've got to understand it and set it all up. You're doing a good thing, Penny. Well, thank you, Alexa. Well, exciting, the new laptop has arrived. I know it has. So what I'll do a video and I'll do a huge thank you, and just want to say thank you. Okay, so haven't seen much of YouTube today. So I've been in bed poorly. Hello, Freeside. How you doing? Paz, hello. Paz, are we still on for tomorrow night? So we're nearly 10 minutes in. Yeah, it's here. So we're still on the old one at the moment, though, because I wanted to do... Hello, Miss Laura Parks. Hello, welcome everybody coming in. Bridget BCTV, different videographer. I can't say that. Hello, welcome. Right. So you all voted. I've got a really bad tummy, Ellen. Got a tummy. I think I've caught it off Jack because Jack's not been well. So you all voted. The vote ended up with 68% wanting one more clues night. 25% said no, I respect your decision to wait until June. And 7% didn't know. Okay. So what we're going to say now is... Hello, Stephen. Hello, Dr. David Bull. What we're going to say is that first of all, I know I did a video, but I just want to reiterate this. I was not bullied by the police or the family. Okay, no one told me to stop. It was my decision. When I seen those photos... Hello, Brutally Honest Marv. You're one of the people that wanted me to continue. I know. I've seen your message. Hello, Lisa, love. Hello, Julie Dawn. I seen those photos, and it was like, even though I want justice for Nicola, because I really, really do want justice for Nicola, because I do believe that there is more to this. Now, I might be wrong. We could all be wrong, guys. She may have, sadly taken her own life, or she may have had an accident. Do I believe that? No, I don't. But it doesn't mean that it isn't a possibility. And hello, Daffy. I'm open to everything here. I'm very open-minded. I don't say that. I don't think so either, Matthew. Look, I'm not saying I believe that, but I'm saying that we have to put everything on the table. There's an intermittent buzzing. It's my phone. Thank you for letting me know. I need to keep it away from the microphone. So all I can tell you is that I don't believe that. But hello, Tam, sweetheart. Morning, love. It doesn't mean that we're wrong, So yeah, anything's possible. So I just want to get that out there, because people are saying that they know she was murdered. Nobody knows anything. I don't watch, mind you. I stay away from other channels on this. I just do. I've always done that. If it's a big talking point, like for example, Alex Belfield, I don't watch Adrian Allen. I don't just, I know he's supporting me a lot. But I think we're going to end up sending ourselves a little bit balmy by just going around in different scenarios. I sound like him now, don't I? Different things. Thank you, Jane, love. And it hello, John. And it will literally, like, some of the comments now, people are trying to work out who had an affair with who. And let's just say, for example, all right, let's just say, for example, what if she did commit suicide and we are going around accusing every single person of all and sundry? Can you imagine? Now, I think I will when I've finished. I can't at the moment, Matthew. I don't want to be influenced by anybody else's videos, okay? He does his thing, or is she. They do their thing, I do my thing. That's the way I work. Hello, Nutty World of YouTube. Welcome, welcome. So we have to accept that there are different scenarios. Okay, it can get silly, and brutally honest, Marv, I think it is getting silly. Hello, Pink Soda. So what I thought was, thank you, Laura, love. What I thought is that what we'll do, we'll wait until, yeah, you round. I sound like Paul, and I round and round. So what I thought we'd do is, we'll get once the inquest comes out. Hello, COVID. Hello, Steve. Once we get the hello, Luce. Once we get the inquest, we can then break it down properly. Okay. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Blackjack. Good to see you. Hello, Jackie. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you for everyone's kind words. So we need to accept that. And from day one, I have said that I'm open to everything and anything. All right. Everything and anything. So I just want to clear this up. I'm still getting messages saying that I've been threatened. I haven't been threatened by anybody. All right. I don't believe she committed suicide, but it doesn't mean I'm right. Yeah, it's getting bad, Deborah. It really is. It's getting bad. Thank you, COVID. Yeah, please hit the like or the dislike if you don't like me. I'll be okay. It's getting silly. And that's just my opinion. So once I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe. Hello, Sue. Sorry, having run a channel with just 2 weekly lives for months on end, you have no time, and I wasn't even needing to do the research before. It is. It really is. It's a lot of work. I would tell you, Joanne. Anyone that knows me, right? Anyone that knows me knows that I would tell you. Okay, I'm not that sort of person. And it can take over your life. So even now, I've got so many emails with clues. It's unbelievable. Hello, Top Cat. The amount of emails I'm still getting, and it's become too much. And also, really, Ronnie, and it's just become too much. So what I want to do this clues and conclusions. So any clues, hello, Mara, darling, any clues that are coming in now, you can send them in, but I may not reply because I've got to pull back. So we're going to do a conclusion tonight. I'm going to let you know what I think. Now, I do find it bizarre that Channel 5 have gotten rid of the interview. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but getting rid of the interview with Paul when the CCTV came out. the new CCTV that I haven't been through because I just don't want to go again. There's people going through CCTV, you know, who's got the time to do that, folks? Anyway, so okay, did they get rid of the video because it contradicted what Paul said in that interview? I just don't know. Okay, it will cabbage my head. Yeah, well, I broke it down. I broke it all down. So I have still got it, but I've got it broken down. But what I'm going to be doing, folks, I am going to be looking into other, in that area, I believe there's something very bizarre going on. Yeah, there could be new evidence. We need to wait till June. I think in June, what's going to happen is they're going to come out, they're going to say that she commits suicide. I personally think that's what they're going to say. They're going to say that she fell in, that she got caught on something. They're going to try and blame it on Peter Folding, and they're going to be very damning of the you know, what Curtis did. In my opinion, that's what they're going to do, right? I'm not saying that. Curtis went and filmed there and really helped people out by showing us the actual place that the reporters didn't do. So I respect Curtis for that, for going in there and doing that. But I think that's what's going to happen, in my opinion. And they're going to come out and they're going to say she committed suicide and she got stuck on something, and that's why they're going to blame it on Peter Folding. When that happens and we have definitive answers, I know poor Peter Folding, some people are saying that he's part of it. I don't know. He has got a bit of a dodgy background, but I haven't even gone there yet. When June comes and we have the final answer, that is when we can really go to town on looking into things. I will go deep into Peter Folding. We will look at his past. He has got links to Finchley Road. Anyone that knows anything about Finchley Road and what happened there, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then we'll do a big deep dive into Finchley Road and the companies that were passing through there. We're talking MPs. There was all sorts of dodgy stuff going on in Finchley Road. So he does have a company there. We did have. So we'll look into that. We'll look into, this is in June, we'll dissect the inquest, and we won't just go by what the newspapers are saying. I'll get the report if I can, and we'll go through it properly. I know that all the other YouTubers are going to be going through that. He probably is a Freemason, but remember, not everyone who's a Freemason is a baddie, but there you go. I'm not saying that all Freemasons are goodies. There's good and bad in all, okay? The top is wrong. If you want to know more about Freemasonry, I did do a stream on my other channel. I probably will do a part 2 because there's so much more that I need to talk about. Hello, Nadslove. So, where was I? So when the report comes in June, we'll go through it with a fine-tooth comb. And I know all the YouTubers are going to be doing it, but I can't focus on what they're doing. I can only focus on what I'm doing. So I will be going through that. So tonight we're going to go through the clues we've got so far. We're going to give a conclusion, and then we will take it from there. Nicola Bulley chat is not banned or anything like that on the channel. Again, hello, Real Super Doctor. I have not been silenced. It's my decision. This lady is gone. I believe that is her grave. And it's got to the point now where people will want to be digging up her grave and finding out if she's in there. That's how ridiculous it's become. And those 2 little girls have lost their mummy. Okay. So I think that some of the claims that are going on are disrespectful. I've tried to keep it as respectful as I can. All right. You know, some people are still not happy. I did have some a ranting person under my comment section saying that she knows the family and that the family are angry at me about the what's going to say, the family are angry about the photos, blah blah blah. Now, I don't believe that for 1 second. This woman's ranting. The photos are in a public place. The graveyard is a public place. Anyone can visit the graveyard. Okay, anyone. If it was not public and it was fenced off and somebody jumped over the fence and took them photos, even then I could show them with permission of the person who took the photos. It's a public place. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to see what videos are actually left on there. And I've got some of the interviews from Emma White as well, some of the earlier interviews. So we're going to get them up. Even my laptop will work. Remember, I've got a new one. I just haven't. Literally, it's just come this afternoon. So what we're going to do first, we're going to get into, if I can, remember the other day when I couldn't get into my emails? Do you remember that? Somebody has hacked that email or had a go at it, because I've had people telling me that you've had a bounce back from that email. I don't know how true it is. You've emailed Nicola Bulley Clues. I'm just trying to get in it now. You've emailed Nicola Bulley Clues and you've had a bounce back. So let me know whether that happened. I've had to change the password, Jane, so you won't know it yet. So I've changed the password on it. So just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a minute. Let me know in the why I'm just trying to get into this. I'm just trying to get into my emails. Just give me a sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me know what you think the inquest is going to come out with while I'm doing this. And I'll be in there in a sec. Let's see if I can get in anyway. Let's have a go. Okay. $247 watching, please hit the like. What's a bounce back? Yeah, undelivered. There you go. It was coming back undelivered. Now, whenever I try and get into my Nicola Bulley Clues email, that's a brand new email, by the way, whenever I tried to put that in, it was just coming up with it session expired and a code, an error code. That has never happened before. Never. I honestly believe, hand on heart, that something is going on with that email address. All right. Now, I've changed the password. I've reset my VPN. Wow. Okay. Let's see if I can get into it now. Hold on. Just give me a sec, folks. I'm just going to try and get into it now, because without that, I can't get into any of my videos that I've got ready to go. Now, Nicola White did a hell of a lot of Emma White did a hell of a lot of videos. Yeah, it's not letting me get in. What is going on? What the hell is going on? There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just need to try and sort this out. Just give me a minute. It's really bizarre. What I might have to do is close that email down and make a new one. Let's see. I'm just trying to get in now. Just give me a minute. I'm to re-verify and everything. So let's just see if I can get in. Just give me a sec. I can't see chat, okay? I apologise. If you watch on the replay, I apologise. I'm just going to try and get into my emails now on the laptop. Let's see. I'm going to find out now if it's worth resetting. If this doesn't work now, it's been hacked. Right. Okay, we're in. I think. Are we in? Are we in? We're in. Brilliant. Okay. Now, right, 265 people here. Thanks for staying with me. Right, we're in now. Yeah, there's something going on, guys, with that email. It's really, really strange. I have changed the password on it. It's something was going on. I don't know what. So basically, what I did the other day, I was going through and I was getting any old videos of Emma, because I think that starting at the beginning would help. Again, I don't want to focus too much on new clues because it's our wrap-up night. So going down new rabbit holes isn't really going to help, is it? It's not going to get us anywhere. I think we need to go over what's already happened. And I think we need to start looking at the very first day she went missing, because I believe that all our answers are there. Because if you, everything past the first 24 to 48 hours, if you look, everything changed. Everything completely and utterly changed. It went from being about the, you know, it was always about the towpath, it was always about falling in, it was about the tennis ball, and then everything changed, and that's when things got really, really bizarre. The first 2 days I just thought it was another missing person and that she was going to be found. That's what I thought. I really did. I thought, right, okay, the lady's gone missing, you know, she'll be found. It was only after the first 48 hours when Paul appeared on the TV with his, what he said. It was ever since I mentioned Oliver Fletcher. Now, there's a few things I want to show you on him, but let me just get something up. Hold on. Ever since I mentioned Oliver Fletcher. So basically, I'm going to be working in the background. I'm not going to be doing shows on it, but I am going to be working in the background on putting together a family tree for Bad Penny. Okay? Because we have Rupert, who is her son. We have Oliver, that is her grandson. Now, Oliver Fletcher is dodgy. He really is dodgy. Now, just give you an example. His handle on Twitter, okay, on Twitter, Oliver Fletcher's handle is Shabos Goy 1905. Let me just see if I can get this up on the screen for you. Whether he's got nothing to do with this or not, right, is still not a very good person, in my opinion. I believe he is that person. I'll just get this up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's put this up. Now, somebody in 2017, we've spoken about, this is when my laptop, this is when everything crashed the other day. Somebody in 2017 was convicted of having the worst type of child porn on their laptop computer. And they got away, hello, Skip Donahue, Larry Weinberg, they got away. This, I'm not saying that this is this person for definite, all right? Oh, you're right. I'm not saying that this is definitely this person, but somebody with this person's name. Okay, so this is Bad Penny's grandson. We know this for a fact. Somebody with this person's name. I'm not seeing chat at the moment, by the way. I've had to move my phone away from the microphone because it buzzes. So, we know that this is her grandson. Now, this guy here is a Labour Party councillor, and he proudly says on his Twitter that he is a proud Zionist. Now, anyone that doesn't know what Zionist means, it's basically they support a, which is strange for Labour actually, because they're usually very anti-Semitic. The old Labour, this is obviously new Labour. Zionist is a supporter of Israel to have a nation state. Why is he so interested in Israel? I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, they want Israel to have their own nation state. They're very anti-Palestine and so on and so on. I find this really bizarre. Hello, Ruby, darling. He goes on and off about one thing. I've not really looked into him. So what did I've just caught the chat. Who's saying that they're my oldest viewer? Did someone just say that? I feel sorry for her mom. Yeah, me too. Hello, Otto. How you doing? So it looks like he's new Labour because old Labour, Jeremy Corbyn, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it could be that he just wants to look like he's one. So he's saying that he's a Lancastrian Londoner. Now, the person who was convicted of... hang on, let me just get this up now. The person who was convicted of these pictures, he didn't go to prison. Okay? He didn't go to prison. He got off with a suspended sentence. Now, how many people do you know that have the type A, the worst type of child pornography on their, you know, they're actually convicted, not just arrested and got away with it, convicted. and he never went to prison. Now, we don't know whether, okay, so I'm not saying categorically that this is this person. We don't know because there's no photos. But this person here, now, for example, his handle is Shabby OS Goy 1905. So one of our researchers did some research into that handle. Now, I'm going to tell you what that handle means. Are you ready for this? Shabbos Goy is a non-Jewish person, which apparently is called a Goy, a G-O-Y. I didn't know that. A Shabbos Goy is a non-Jewish person employed by the Jews to do certain tasks forbidden to them on the Sabbath, normally called Shabbat, but in Ashkenazi, Eastern European Judaism, slang is Shabbos, a Sunday servant. Okay, so this is his handle. This is Bad Penny's grandson. 1905 refers to the date of a massacre in Odessa, where ethnic Russians, Ukrainians, and Greeks killed over 400 Jews and destroyed over 1,600 Jewish properties, according to Wikipedia. Again, Wikipedia, take it or leave it. So, his handle being Shabbos Goy 1905, what does he mean by that? He can't be the Sunday servant that turned on his master and killed him. He's Jewish. Does he mean fuck you, all you 1905 Shabbos who turned on us? Why pick an obviously controversial, can't say that without sounding like that, handle when you are working for the Labour Party and presumably wants these Shabbos to vote Labour? So in summary, I think he means hateful slaves who murdered us. Get back in line and know your place. P.S. Vote Labour. What a mixed up person. So what the hell is this? Is Bad Penny's grandson. Now he is a Labour councillor. Hello, Buying Space, darling. So what the hell? This is a subscriber that sent this in, guys. It's honestly the people that send in the research. This is why I call it Subscriber Clues Night, because I know I can't say it without that. I don't know why. I don't know. You sound like a farmer. Now there is another caravan park as well, which is another thing I wanted to look into. Is vile. He's horrible. What is the name? Bad Penny's. Yeah, sorry, they're answering your question. Hello, let's be honest, yeah. So there's a lot going on. But this guy here. I don't know if you can see this, but this is it here. Shabbos Goy 1905. Why would you choose that? So is he laughing at the massacre? Because there's a lot of anti-Semitism in the Labour Party. So calling himself a Zionist is pro-Jew. Is he doing it as some sort of, like, say, virtue signalling, which is what AI's just said, trying to look like he's not anti-Semitic? This name suggests that he is anti-Semitic. Why would he be a Zionist? What are his links to Israel? Is he got Israel descent? You know? So anyway, now I just want to show you something, and I can't categorically say whether this is him. All right. Now, last time I tried to show you this, the whole thing shut down. People's mobile phones turned themselves off. Well, last time I tried to show you this. How weird's that? Now, again, I'm not saying that this is him. I don't know. There's not enough evidence. But somebody with that name, and he was living, hello, Gem Love, he was living down in London at the time, apparently. It happened in 2017. Somebody, Chelmsford is Essex, isn't it? So he's got links to London. Let's just get rid of the comments so you can read this article properly. Okay, welcome 293 people. Please hit the like or the dislike. No, they're not. I didn't say they were. I didn't. At no point did I say that. But they've usually got some sort of link to Israel to be a Zionist. They've usually got a link. Doesn't mean they're a Jew. So you're changing my words. I didn't say that. I said, has he got any links to Israel? Could he have a Jewish heritage? Yeah. But why would you be a Zionist? I'm just questioning that. And really, why do that if you're in the Labour Party? I find it really, really bizarre thing to say. Now, again, the Labour Party have been under a lot of trouble lately for anti-Semitism, especially under Jeremy Corbyn, who is, he's very anti-Semitic. He's come out with it before. We know this. Some of the things that have been, there's been murals and he's shared them on Twitter. They've been sort of very anti-Semitic. So the Labour Party are trying to clean up their act under Keir Starmer. Now, I can't stand Keir Starmer. I'm not a Labour supporter at all. I've never voted Labour in my life. So I'm trying to stay, what's the word? Objective. Okay. So I just find it bizarre. Now, it sounds to me that he could be virtue signalling to try and look like he supports Israel. But that handle is a very controversial. I can't say it. And very strange handle to have. 1905, talking about the massacre of 400 Jews by Russians and Ukrainians and Greeks. You'd think, being a Labour councillor, you'd be trying to keep your head down. Anyway, about that sort of thing. Right, so Chelmsford paedophile. Now, again, I cannot confirm that this is the same Oliver Fletcher. It might not be. So someone sent this in, right? One of the subscribers sent this in. It could be a different one. He lived in London at the time. All right. He has, if you look at his Twitter, I've got rid of it now. His Twitter says London, Lancashire. Now, Essex isn't in London, but it's down south, isn't it? It's sort of on the outskirts of London. So this Oliver Fletcher, now he did live in London at the time, apparently. Let me just get this up. Hold on a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a sec, folks. I'm going to find the original email that the person who sent this in and see what they said to me. They did explain it a bit better. So yeah, it's weird that he's got anti-Semitic handle, and yet he calls himself a Zionist. Most of his Twitter is apparently very anti-Semitic. Interspersed, I can't say that either. Did I mention that I was Jewish, he says? Or sarcastic joke saying fuck a lot. For a change, a little retweet shows him on a segment with Mariana Spring. Do we know who Mariana Spring is, by the way? If not, we'll do a one on air. So it does look like he's a bit of a psycho. I'm just trying to find where the person says that he lived down there. Hang on a minute. It might not be him. Okay, this person, another person sent me this as well. There was two people that sent me this. It's probably not him, but okay. Anyway, let's read the article. It might not be him, but another person, maybe or maybe not. You make up your own mind, called Oliver Fletcher. So a Chelmsford paedophile. This was in 2017, and again, he was living down that way in 2017. In possession of more than 14 decent images of children, had a WhatsApp conversation about his sickening sexual fantasies. It happened. He was arrested in November 2017 after police executed a search warrant at his home address. Officers discovered a laptop and a mobile phone which contained images, including a baby. I'm not going to read that. I've put the link in. You can go and read it yourself. It's too distressing for me. I'm sorry. The court hearing, which was conducted over a video call, heard that Fletcher pleaded guilty to 3 counts. Now, it took him 3 years to be convicted. He was arrested in 2017. He was 29 at the time. So again, this might not be him. All right, I'm not saying it's him. And we work on facts on this channel. And the fact is, I'm not reading chat. So if he's telling me something about something, I'm not seeing it. I've had to move my phone away from the microphone. I only work on facts on this channel. And the fact remains that this man is called Oliver Fletcher. That's a fact. The fact remains that somebody called Oliver Fletcher, which probably isn't him, but there's more chance of it being him than me, for example, because he's got the same name and he's male, was convicted of this. All right. Now, he got convicted in 2020. The age was 29. In 2017, he was 29. So we don't know when his birthday is, but we're now in 2023. So he would be anything between 34 and 35, depending on when his birthday is. Okay, right now. So the ages match, the names match. Again, it might not be him. A thorough investigation found these disgusting pictures. I'm not even going to read that because it's too disgusting for me. The judge said, his solicitor said, defending told his client has had the matter hanging over him for a considerable length of time. In terms of mitigation, the fact that the defendant has no previous convictions or cautions, and it was out of character. That was his defence. Okay. Let's have a look here. The judge said they were, this is not a victimless crime. There are children who've had their childhood ruined because of what has been done to them. He was sentenced to 18 months. Sorry, he was sentenced to 9 months in prison, 9 months, but he was suspended for 18 months. So as long as he's good for 18 months, doesn't be naughty, he doesn't go to prison. He must undertake 150 hours of unpaid work, 20 rehabilitation requirement days. And he was made the subject of a 5-year sexual harm prevention order. Okay, so he's not on the sex offenders register, but he's subject to this order, which has run out now, 5 years. So this guy got off with it, basically. So it happened in 2017. He was convicted in 2020. Now, when I've looked for a photo of this person, can't find it anywhere. Now, usually when someone's been convicted of something like this, you can find a picture of them, can't you? Which is what's making me more suspicious. Can't find it. Look, do you put in Oliver Fletcher convicted, that word there? I don't want to say it again. It's disgusting. There's no pictures of him. But if you search for a criminal, I'll put the link in again. So anyone wants to go and check this out yourself, you can. Again, this was sent in by 2 separate researchers. Oh, thank you, Patrick. You're right, mate. Okay. Born 1992. Where? Who said that? 1992. It probably isn't him. This is why I'm being very careful. But there you go. Somebody with the same name. Yeah, it's disgusting whether it's the grandson or not. But I just find it a little bit... No, apparently not, Trish. He just had to have a sexual harm prevention order. There you go, Melissa. But apparently the other Fletcher was living down south at that time. But why did he get off with it? Why wasn't he in prison? So that is a thing that I wanted to talk about that on the last live stream. But as soon as I started trying to talk about it, people's phones, if you weren't there on that stream, people's phones turned off. Not just my live stream crashed. I thought it was my laptop because it's fooked, right? People's phones actually turned off, folks. Something happened that day, that night. Now, I do believe that 77 Brigade are probably all over this shit. Now, someone else sent in this. Let me just get this up. Hold on. Somebody put this in a group. Now, in the area of St. Michael, fair enough, these are new clues, but I'm going to stop. We know who it was that shouted at Curtis. We found out who that is. I think it's Emma White's half sister. Okay, so this was put in a group a couple of weeks ago. Now, in the area of St. Michael on Wire, there seems to be a lot of sex attacks going on. Now, oh, sorry, wrong button. That's a bit too zoomed in, isn't it? So, excuse me. There are 3 violent and sexual offence crimes recorded in February 2022 within half a mile of Wirebank St. Michael's. It does seem a lot for such a little place, doesn't it? So these are on Allotment Lane. Okay. May, there are 2. Do we have a sex attacker going on? Was this is another thing we could be looking at, was this a sex attacker? Was he trying to was it a random attack and Nicola fought back? I've got some more stats up. Hold on. Just get this next one up. Okay, and then July as well, there's more. There's 3 outstanding sex and violence attacks. Let me just get this off. So this is another line of inquiry that it's got nothing to do with the family. Okay. This right again, this has been taken from official documents, the police. You can find out the crime stats for where you live. A lot of people don't know this. You can put your postcode in and find out. It always seems to be on or near Allotment Lane. Now, is Allotment Lane, do we know which one is Allotment Lane? Is that close to where Nicola went missing? Now, if you look on the May one last year, unable to prosecute. Twice unable to prosecute. Violent and sexual offences. Why are you unable to prosecute? And then again, awaiting court outcome. Do we have a violent sexual attacker on the loose in St. Michael on Wire? And was Nicola trying to defend us? This is just another line of inquiry. We can go on forever. We can go on forever and ever and ever, and we will never get anywhere. We definitely won't get anywhere without the inquest. Because for all we know, that was, for all we know, the police are they're gonna come out of it at the inquest. We found out that there was a sex attack on the loose. We don't know, do we? Is that her sister? Let me just see. Is that her sister sharing that, Claire Louise? It looks like that might be her sister as well sharing that. I'm not sure. Is Allotment Lane the road with the barn, shed, and sorry if you get the buzzing, and a red van was seen near the abandoned house? Yeah, I've been sent that, let's be honest. So what I'm going to be doing, again, I'm not stopping on this area. We're going to stop looking into what's been, Nicola Bulley's case. We're going to respectfully wait until the inquest result, but we are going to still be looking at what's been going on in the area. Now, there was a murder there about 40 years ago as well. that we know about. So we need to look into that as well. So again, I just want to reiterate, I don't know whether that was the same Oliver Fletcher. All right. I don't know. Okay. It's a coincidence at least, but he has got a very strange username. He does sound like a not a very nice person. So we can have a look into, let me just get rid of that a sec. Then what I want to do as well while we're here is just see some of the older interviews as well. Just see how many of them are left. Now, last time we did touch upon some of the stuff that was coming into me. Now, remember, there was that person who sent me a load of information and was that scared that she did a runner and deleted the whole thing and left me with she says, download all the pictures, get everything off this. I'm not going to say who they are, obviously, because I would never do that. This person said, she sent me a load of pictures and she sent me an explanation, right? But because she got rid of the explanation, she deleted it. I was a bit like, what's going on here? So I need to go through it all. But basically, what this person was saying is that there is a massive identity theft operation going on. Yeah, dogs as well, yeah. This is another thing that people are saying. Now, I think this is something we can properly cover in another stream because it isn't directly related to Nicola Bulley. Okay. I don't want to go down any more after this stream. I don't want to go down any more lines to do with Nicola Bulley. All right. We're going to wait for the inquest. That is my decision. Nobody's bullying me into anything. This is just clues and conclusion night. I know there's still people covering it, but I think it's becoming disrespectful now. So anyway, I just want to see what's left of Emma White on the internet. So they've deleted a lot of stuff. There's not much left, is there? Wow. Now, yeah, there's not much left. Now, this is this. I think the sister shared that post, you know, because isn't the sister called Claire Louise, or have I got that wrong? So let's just watch some of this again, and then I'm going to go on to another one.
I'm joined by a good friend of Nicola's, Emma White. Good to see you.
Now, at the very minimum, this lady here loves the limelight, but I don't know if she's involved in anything, but I really feel like this is scripted now.
You again, Emma. We keep calling her Nicola. You knew her as Nikki, of course.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't hear that at the beginning before, so that explains why he was calling her Nikki. You know, because he actually made a comment first, so that clears up that one.
And your thoughts. I'm interested in your thoughts after
this person here. There's no recent photos of them two together, is there? They're always a couple of months old. Had they fallen out? I don't know. But there's something about this woman. I don't know about you guys. I might be wrong. That's wrong on this one.
That update from police yesterday, when you heard what the police had to say,
she's an actress. She was in that line of duty.
Let's just take you back to yesterday. So yesterday was a 7-day milestone. It was a roller coaster in itself. You wake up, still no news. Okay, we'd already planned the 7 days, a big media publicity. We were out there with the banners. So then to hear just in the afternoon that had driven awareness, influx of calls, that hope was ignited. I couldn't tell you the feeling like something's got to come of all this information. We then get the news bulletin and it comes up with this hypothesis, then that sinking feeling again. And I just wanted to quote, so what we're saying is what struck a chord. She said the search continues to no avail, and then obviously a hypothesis is unlimited information. And when we're talking about a life, we can't base it on a hypothesis. Surely we need this factual evidence. And like you've just both said, that's what the family and us are all holding on to, that we're actually no further on than sadly last Friday. We still have no evidence And that's why we're out again in force.
Yeah, I can sense frustration in your voice. Do you feel frustrated?
It's not frustrated, but you don't base life on a hypothesis, do you?
I just want to say as well, the reason why I wanted to show this is because in this interview, we actually see the weir. Right? So they're searching beyond the weir. Now, there they are there. She was found down here. Not that far away. Just keep watching.
You absolutely can have hypotheses, but then you need something to back that hypothesis up to become factual.
Do you think it might almost have been better not to have mentioned that? To almost have been better not to have mentioned that.
Apologies, I just want to pause it there. So there's the weir. So that just shows that they were searching all down this area. It wasn't a case of, you know, they were only searching by the bench. They were searching down here. We're talking mountain rescue, undercover drones, for example. Hello, Catherine, darling. Hello, Raz. Unity calling alert. So I'm just checking it now. Yeah, she was a fact checker. She was only identified by her yeah, I do get Maxine Carr vibes as well, I agree. But she's more professional than Maxine Carr. Way more professional than Maxine Carr. And if you look at her, you can see that she's been an actress. Why are they all actors as well? That is another question. Why are they all actors? But if you watch her, how she's... I'm going to try and find the episode. We're going to watch this while. Just try and find out the episode. Just give me a minute.
Factual.
Do you think it might almost have been better not to have mentioned that? To have just said, we don't have any new information, but we are still appealing for help. We are still appealing for, like they did, dash cam footage and the like, but actually not necessarily saying that is now their theory.
100%. And I think we just said, we talked to the family. They obviously discussed that with the family. We didn't believe it was going to go into a live news bulletin when it is this hypothesis. So, yeah.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, you're great friends with Nikki and Paul. What's Paul saying
about?
This morning? Did you have a chance to speak to him after the conference yesterday?
Yeah, as soon as we heard, we said, what's the message? And he was just like, keep going until we find something factual.
And you were here chatting to me yesterday, and you were so buoyed up and so hopeful because the police had more calls, hadn't they? They had more information through. Did you get any sense of what that information might have been?
No, all I know, it was a significant influx in calls that they had to bring another 101 team in to answer the calls. So when you hear that news coming from the police, you think, oh my, there has to be a glimmer of, there has to be something coming from that today just to give a line of inquiry to go on. So when the news bulletin came, I thought, oh, they might have found something that we don't know. And we thank everybody that did come forward. What I would say is we need to keep it to factual information. Like they could have received 100 calls on, I don't know.
Does anyone know what episode it was? Just while I'm having a quick look. Yeah, she does love her. Hello, Tama, darling. So I'm just trying to catch up with chat. Yeah, if you listen to the early, Stuart White was her father-in-law, I think. We had a look into him early on. Yeah, she's basically saying she's basically just saying here that I didn't expect anything to go in the news. But just look at how she's composing herself. She's acting like somebody who's used to being interviewed. She's got all the makeup going. It's early in the morning as well, as far as I'm aware.
That's not relevant to the case.
Yeah, it needs to be a genuine fact.
Yes, looking for the episode. If anyone's got the episode, let me know.
There's been a lot of talk about a tennis ball, and that Willow loved chasing a tennis ball, and perhaps the ball rolled down this very steep bank where we're standing, ended up in the water, and Emma understandably tried to retrieve the ball. Simple as that, as you would do on a dog walk.
It's scripted, yeah, I believe, yeah.
Willow used to love a tennis ball very much, but it used to disturb the walk, so they haven't had a tennis ball since way into last year. Obviously a tennis ball, she loved the tennis ball, so she should always be by you, pestering you for the ball. But it wasn't a nice walk when the dog's pestering, so the ball was definitely no ball.
Okay, well, that's really interesting. As a dog owner, I know how annoying it can be having dogs obsessing over balls. So you don't think there would have been a ball?
No.
Okay. And finally, what is your message today to people watching this who will share?
Do you know what I noticed about this? I don't know about you guys, but it's been a week today since she's been missing. Now, instead of sharing hypotheses and talking about tennis balls, try and put yourself in that person's shoes, right? So try and imagine how, if that was you and your busy mate had gone missing, what would you do? Now, if that were me, I'd be pleading to the camera. I'd be pleading to, because in that, at that point there, especially with all this menopause and alcohol. Now, this hadn't come out by now, but she knew this, right? They all knew this. Wouldn't you be pleading for Nicola to come home? This is what I don't get, the total lack of this. Yeah, PR type. She doesn't. Now, if that were me, and I noticed this on Paul's interview as well. None of it was, please come home. Wherever you are, you're out there. If you look at missing people, you look at missing people, right? When they go missing, what they'll do, that they'll always be like, to the person, they're pleading, because it's like she knows that she's dead. Does that make any sense? It's like she knows that she's gone. She's not appealing to the person, because at this point you don't know that they're gone. Like we know now that Nicola's passed, but at this point, a week on, nobody knows Nicola's gone. She could have, like, at this point, right, let's say they're all saying that Nicola's a schizophrenic, and I was sent stuff on that, and I was offered things to get into that file. Again, people are going around Facebook groups saying they don't believe me. I don't really care what people believe. I could have very easily got hold of her medical records and put it out, and I didn't, right? But again, your busy mate has gone missing. They're a schizophrenic. They're going through the menopause. They're an alcoholic and all this stuff. I'm not saying this about Nicola at all. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't. But this is what we're supposed to be told. So your busy mate has gone missing, and you're not pleading. You're coming out with hypotheses. You wouldn't do that. You'd be looking at the camera. You'd be saying, Nicola, because remember, she's not supposed to know she's dead. She's not supposed to know. As far as in 7 days in, you have hope, don't you, that person's alive? You do. You just do. You don't think they're dead after 7 days. You don't want to think about that, do you? You don't want to think about the fact that she could be dead. You have that hope. So what she would be doing is saying, Nicola, please come home. We want you home. Your girls miss you. Paul wants you. I love you, Nicola. I love you, Nikki. Please come home. Please come home. That is what you'd be doing. I'm sorry, but that's what I believe. And this talk and this hypothesis that she's saying, she's talking about Nicola in the past tense of what happened. She's more concerned about what happened. She's talking as though we are 4 weeks down the line and Nicola's already been found. That is when you talk about hypotheses. But 7 days in, this woman should be appealing to the camera, not talking about hypotheses with a fucking false eyelashes on. That's my opinion on this.
Your anguish. They'll share the
Who
family's
gives a shit
anguish,
about your anguish?
And their desperation that perhaps things are narrowing down now in terms of getting Nikki back. What's your message?
Again, yesterday they said they haven't explored all the avenues. We've got a footage missing from Garstang Road, which is just outside of the river, where you come into the gate for the walk. So we're appealing again for anybody that has the dash cam footage, any information on that. Then when we've explored that avenue, then hopefully the police can piece a bit more of the picture together. I know people will be coming out in the force.
Okay, there's the weir. So she was over the weir, remember? She wasn't that far down here where she was found.
Today we've had message after message, and we thank you. We've got routes set up for people to do today. We've had,
okay, I'm just looking.
Actually, overnight, got. I think you've already shared it. We've got this
Hang on a minute.
10-foot illuminated box that actually drove from Blackpool to Preston last night. It's going to be driving around. It's going to be prominently in St Michael's
so
today.
They were
to raise
searching
that awareness, and
down there.
Then just shed a little bit of light to give us some evidence. That's all we're asking.
And it's just a simple phone call.
A simple phone call, and nothing's too small. But then again, don't clog the lines with trivia.
No. And for you,
yes, don't clog the lines with trivia in case you've got any information that actually might be important. You know, basically, trivia to her is anyone accusing her of any wrongdoing.
You're not ruling anything out.
Not ruling anything out, no. And we have to. I've always said, my children, Nicky's children, we've got to carry that hope until we find something.
You don't look like you're carrying any hope. Right at the end of the interview, she talks about hope. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know. Hello, Stacey. Look, yeah, if you're watching, you can't comment. I've got rid of her now. I wanted to see the weir. So I'm just reading chat. So to me, she's talking Blackpool Lane is gone. But some people are saying that Blackpool Lane never existed. I can't find one line of duty either. I'm going to have a quick look now. Hold on. Let's have a quick gander. But yeah, there's no... The best way to look at it is, how would you be? Use your empathy. Try and put yourself in their shoes. This is line of duty. I'm going to have a quick look now. Hang on. Is it line of duty? Is that right? Is it line of duty, or is that the wrong thing? Is it Call of Duty? That's a game. Lol. Did someone tell me she had an IMBD page? Is this a different Emma White? Surely. Or is this her? Actually, I think this is her. Emma White is known for Front Row Late and Imagine. Is this her? Can I just have a quick look at the chat? Does anyone know if this is... Let me just make that bigger. Sorry, guys. Yep. This is her. It did get changed on Google, but it didn't get changed. And exactly, Ruby. Now, it's not her, Michelle says. Yeah, she's too clinical and distant. This isn't her, you say? No? What's this here? I don't know. We don't know, basically, if this is her. So apparently she was not two friends since 22. We all have intuition, and most people feel something is not right. Yeah, we do. We do. Excuse me. Right, okay. I'm just going to message AI. If you're listening, can I have another cup of tea, please? All I can do is drink tea. I can't eat or anything. Blackpool Road Lane was on Sky News. You never know. So I'm just reading the chat now, what people are saying. Yeah, I did feel that. Mate, Sequoia. It just felt. It just felt like she knew. You've got, right, imagine, right, that this person, that Emma, knows that Nicky's gone. Imagine that she knows she's gone. Oh, thank you. Thank you. She knows she's gone. So she's talking about hypotheses because she knows that she's gone at the end of the day. And that's how I felt. Now, there's another thing I wanted to show you. And again, this might be nothing, but the interview with the parents. Let me just get this up. I'm sorry you've got her on your screen again. Hold on. The interview with the parents, I felt the mom, I felt like she wanted to say something. It's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. See if I can find it. Hold on. I felt the poor mom, right?
And we've just got to keep such an open mind with everything because we just have no
What's going
idea.
on? Oh no, not again. Look at this.
Where she is. It's like she's
I can
just
hear it, but I can't
vanished
see
into
it.
thin air. There's no.
Did you see that? What's going on? Oh, it's back. It's back. That was bizarre.
And we've just got to keep such an open mind with everything
So this
because
was.
we just have no idea where she is.
Let me just see what
it's
day
like
this
she's
was.
just vanished into
Poor
thin air.
mum.
There's no evidence to point us in any direction. Obviously, my hope is that she's still out there.
At least she's still talking about hope. See, 2nd of Feb.
I don't know. Needed to take herself off for whatever reason, and we just want a home. We need.
So obviously, my hope is that she's still out there. Don't know. The poor mom, though, like I just felt that she wanted to say something.
Children need a home. It's just absolutely.
Is this at Marsh Farm as well? Is this at Marshall Farm again? Why would you have sunglasses on your head? She does. She looks devastated. Poor mom. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. There could be a book or a film. Yeah, they do. Pom pom hats are. I just find that a bizarre thing to do. It's in February, and she's got sunglasses on her head, and it's at Marshall Farm. It's bizarre. What is with this place? And I still stand by. Dan Walker joined the Black Eye Club. Now, the information I was sent on Dan Walker will blow your mind. It's. I don't think I could even go there to try and to explain it all because, again, I don't understand it. But someone sent me a load of information saying that the caravan park. Right, let me just see if I can get this up now. It's about the caravan park. Hold on. Let me just see if I can find something. Just give me a sec. Thank you for being here. We're just wrapping up a few clues. Then I'm going to give you my full hypothesis on what I think's happened. But again, it could be absolutely wrong. And we're going to wait for the inquest in June. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm just looking for something. All right. Doing a search in my emails because I have that many. Now, this came through to my main email back in there before I started the MB Clues email last week. So trying to find stuff that came in is a nightmare. So let me just see if I can find it. Hold on. Yeah, there is 2 caravan parks, and the other caravan park is right behind the where Nicola went missing as well. There's another caravan park. But just give me a sec. I just need to find this. Hang on. Again, anonymous. Everything that comes in is anonymous. Ben Wallace as well is the MP. We're going to be doing a deep dive into him. Again, we're going to be not going to be doing Nicola Bulley clues nights, but we will be talking about that area. And hello, me, my love, and what I think's going on. Jane, this isn't the same Shizzle. So hello, welcome, Shizzle. I'm just reading. I think that's bizarre to wear them on the, especially on the news. I find that really bizarre. I have a mad theory that Jason Rothwell was really? Now, we need to look into him as well. But again, I'm going to wait until... Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So just to let you all know again as well, thank you to every single person who donated towards a laptop. It is here, guys. It came today. I'm going to do an unboxing on it. So we're still on the old one at the moment. So anybody who... Thing is, on this channel, all donations go to our rescue bunnies, right? So anyone that donates now, the laptop's here, it's bought. So anyone that donates goes to the bunnies. Okay. So what we do as well, if the memberships come back, and hopefully they will, just to let you all know, I do exclusive posts and stuff for people to keep, so I'll do videos of bunnies, and I think it's going to come back, Mima. I'll know next week. Okay. I'll know next week. But anyway, if anybody wants to donate, there's the link. It goes to, no laptops. It's done. It goes to the bunnies. We have 8 rescue bunnies. We had some really old ones. They can't get insurance and they have ongoing medication. Now, I've been demonetized covering this case. So they've taken away, YouTube have taken away again, the rumours. I'm sick of the rumours going around on Facebook that I'm getting paid per view. I don't get a penny. Okay. I don't get anything. I can't find this bloody... Hang on a minute. I'm just finding this email. I don't get nothing. So I'm not getting paid per view. I'm not getting paid for any... Even my bunny content, they've taken it off me, all right? For covering this case. I think. Anyway, I don't know. Right, let me just have a quick look at if I can find something. Just bear with me a minute. I'm trying to find a clue that came in. And basically, it was a theory. If the person's watching, right, and you sent me this, can you send it me again so I haven't got to search through it? It was about identity theft at the caravan park. If you sent it me, send it me again, please. The person might not be here, I don't know. I can't find it. Basically, someone sent me some forms that, when people go to the caravan park, right? They think you're OnlyFans. Oh, come on. Are you joking? They think I've got an OnlyFans. A troll set up an OnlyFans YouTube channel of me. It was just a YouTube channel, though. It's just really irritating me now because I can't find it. Pissing me off. Whoever sent it me, if you're watching, can you just send it me again on the Nicola Bulley Clues email? Basically, what they were saying is that at the caravan park, people who were wanting to have a pitch there were having the questions that they were having were completely and utterly inappropriate. They were being questioned on things that if you gave that away, that could be seen as identity theft. Now, that would tie in with another person's theory that they're stealing identities. Let's get an OnlyFans. Should we do it? Hello, Ashley, love. Should we do it for a laugh? Let's honestly. I'm gonna. Hello, Curtis. I'm gonna set up an OnlyFans now of my feet. Is that the one where the body was in the overgrowth? I have got that somewhere. I laugh at them. Hello, Rex Sniffer. I laugh at them. What else can you do? They want me to be distraught, so we laugh. I'm hoping this person's here who sent me this in. Basically, someone sent me some information. What's this? That Bad Penny at the caravan park, right, asks the questions that she wants you to fill in, and people were questioning whether she was running some sort of identity theft situation. So, I can't find it now. I'll be here all day looking for it. So annoying. So annoying. If I find it, right, I can't. If I find it, I'll make a video, because at the end of the day, it's not about Nicola Bulley, is it? So I will find it at some point. But when I do find it, I'll make a video, because basically what they were saying was, is there some sort of racket going on, and did Nicola find this out? Now, again, when I do make this video, when I can find it, I'm not going to mention Nicola Bulley in this. All right, we're just going to say Bad Penny. Was Bad Penny running some sort of racket at the caravan park? Because there's a good chance she was. If you've sent it me again, I'll keep checking. Okay, no, nothing at the moment. Right then, so one of the people sent me something that said that Dan Walker is actually not Dan Walker, and he's somebody else. And it got a bit silly, okay? I don't understand it. The Nicola Ray thing blew my mind, so I'm not even going to go down there. Hoping Penny see the request. Right, hang on a minute. I'm just going to check the messages. Hang on. What's the request? Jenny Barnsley. Hello, Jenny, love. Has there been any immigration tie in to the identity theft? What's your request, sweetheart, Jenny? Do you know this? Louise and Paul dating. I've heard about this. Somebody sent this in as well. Who's been timed out? Why are people being timed out? No. Who's timed Laura out? What's going on? I've been sent that information, Mick. Jane, what's going on? You can't time people. What abuse? God. If you've got beef in the chat, right, talk to me. Don't time people out. Because if that was the case, folks, we'd be timing every fucker out. Who's abusing who? No timing out. All right. No time. Oh, look, time people out for. You can just delete their comments if it's bad. What are you off again for, Curtis? I have no idea what's going on. No idea. How are the mods trolling? I don't get it. Why are you leaving, Curtis? Right, okay. Well, I can't stop people from leaving, all right? It's just disrupting the stream. Questions are fine. Abuse isn't. But what sort of abuse are we talking? Right then, okay. This is what pisses me off, when people just throw me out when I'm trying to do this. Right, okay. What's this? Someone's just sent me. Okay, thank you, the person who's just sent me that. We've got some proof now that Peter does have businesses registered at Finchley Road. Do you want to see that? Just seeing anything else has come on about this. Anything else has come in since I've been here. Another thing I'm going to be doing, guys, is apparently there was a lot of people that go missing in the so a lot of people go missing in York, because I'm lost as well, Tams, because there's 343 people here and I'm trying to like talk to you all, present the stream. Yeah, just look, if you don't like somebody in the chat, just block them. Just block them. Not block them from my stream, block them at each other. It's not difficult. Just block them so you can't see them. Hello, Chile. Yeah, it does go deep. It does. How long have we been going? An hour and 25 minutes. It is amazing you get lost. Now, look, this is why we have to. Yeah, okay, I'll show you it now. This is why we have to take a step back from the bullshit, because we'll end up just going round in circles, folks. Do you know what I mean? So, right, hang on. I want to make sure that you don't see the email address of the person who sent it me. Okay. Right, so those of you that know about Finchley Road, Peter Finchley's company is registered at Finchley Road. Now, some of you won't know what this is, so I think we'll have to do a special on Finchley Road. So this is the certificate of incorporation of a private limited company. And Peter Finchley has this. I find his business very bizarre. You know, he does crowd dispersal. Remember all the protests, all the lockdown protests. His company do that as well. He is a bit bizarre. The Register of Companies for England and Wales hereby certify that Specialist Dive International Limited. So this is his business here. Okay. Now, he's registered. Company name. Now, Finchley Road, some of you may or may not know about this, but it's where there's a lot of dodgy stuff going through here. Now, I think David Cameron and his dad were caught as well. If you look into Finchley Road, just Google it, you'll see some of it coming up. Very dodgy. There's links with paedophilia. MPs putting all sorts of dodgy stuff through Finchley Road. I think Margaret Thatcher was at it, and it's a big cesspool of very, very dodgy stuff. All right, so this honestly, this is a worry that he's registered here. So I think it's something we need to look at. Definitely, 1,000,000% we need to look at. Okay. What else have we got going on? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That. Okay. Again, the person who sent me the thing about Bad Penny and the caravan park, if you can you send it me? I really, really could do with it right now to show everybody, if that's okay. It's looking like she may have been doing some sort of identity theft going through. I've heard loads about Finchley Road, says, let's be honest, Jack. He's in private security. Paz might be the one to ask. I don't know whether it's company. I don't think Paz will know. I don't think Paz knows about Finchley Road. He hasn't really gone down the sort of. It's not really. Paz isn't like me with looking into that sort of thing. Paz does more politics. What's current in the news, if you know what I mean. Give a man a spanner, and this is what's going on. James, are you timing people out still? Right, I'm going to have to take your wrench away. I'm sorry. I can't, on StreamYard, I can't see if anyone's timed out. I only see it on my phone. I can't see anyone timed out, Jane. Right, I've got to take your wrench, mate. I'm sorry. You can't be timing. This is my channel, right? I've had to take your wrench. I've said before, don't time people out. If someone makes a comment that is out of order, just all you've got to do is delete that comment. All right? You don't need to time people. It gives them 5 minutes. They can't comment for 5 minutes. I'm not taking sides. I just don't want people timed out. Exactly. Thank you. They're not there for that. Otherwise, I'll spend my entire life being a referee between two people that have got an issue. If someone's rude to you in chat, it doesn't mean you can time them out of my chat. You can just delete their comment. That's all. Yeah, I people have asked me to take it, so you know, if someone's right doxing you or something, and you know, putting out your address or calling you a knobhead, then you can say, right, that's out of order. Respect the mods and just delete the comment. You don't need to time them out and give them 5 minutes. Jane's having to keep unblocking and blocking, and anyway, thank you for that, Jane. Right, just you'll get it back next stream, James. All right. Spanners are not to be used as weapons. Exactly. You can call me Miss Penny if you want. Okay, so we're back in the room. There's 333 watching. Illuminati confirmed. So, moving forward, I don't know how you guys feel, but I was going to start looking at the disappearance of Claudia Lawrence. Now, I know a lot of people have already covered this. James timed you out, Miss Laura. I don't know what you said or anything. I don't know. I can't. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Guys, give me a minute, okay? Just give me 1 sec. I'll be back. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so Claudia Lawrence went missing in York in 2009. She was a chef. Yeah, it was apparently it happened in the end of 2001. So I think we are going to be looking into the disappearance of Claudia Lawrence. It's been completely, no one knows what happened to her. It's a dead end. So that is going to be another live stream we're going to be doing. I'm doing a 23 live stream as well. I think it's Monday night. So we're going to be looking at the number 23. Now, there is a lot of numerology going on. And if you don't believe in that stuff, then that's fine. But thank you, Julie, darling. But the 23 has a lot of the 23 has a lot of meanings in Islam, Christianity, Psalm 23, for example. But I do believe. But this is, look, guys, if you don't like Curtis, or if you like Curtis, just keep it out of here. Curtis has been arguing on me for 24 hours. So, you know. Do I give a shit? Am I going to cry about it? No. Did you see the emergency alert system? Yes, the emergency alert system's coming out on the 23rd. Well, I didn't see James's question, but James has got a right to ask questions in defence of James. But James shouldn't be timing people out. Okay, so we're going to go back to the clues. I didn't want to really start any new clues because I say this is a wrap-up night with my thoughts. I still say that Nicola went. My genuine thoughts on all of this are Nicola went missing the 26th, and again I might be wrong, right? She went missing on the 26th. There's something about this Candlemas ritual that is telling me that there's something more to this. Again, I might be wrong. All right, don't say, oh, well, you're wrong. Look, I might be wrong. All right, no one's right all the time. But the dates with the satanic calendar and the Candlemas ritual, I can't help but see that they all add up. So I believe that was when she was taken on the 26th after she's seen her parents. And I believe that this was some type of ritualistic murder. That's my opinion. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm giving you my conclusions. All right. That's what I think. Penny, can I ask for help on my bench research? Yeah, clocks are going forward tonight. We lose an hour. I don't know, Puncher. Are you behind in the thing? What is a candle ritual? Candlemas. So for those of you that might have missed it last time, let me just get this up. I'm trying to find it now. Hang on. Yeah, so what I wanted to do tonight was give you a couple of new clues. I wanted to finish what we were talking about before, all right? Because I wanted to talk about every single time I tried to talk about Oliver Fletcher last time, I kept getting shut down. So I've got that out. Now, again, excuse me, that might not be him. I don't know. I'm just trying to find it now. It's not letting me get it up. Let's get this calendar up. Jane, yeah, that calendar that I sent you. Just see if I've got it open. Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. No, I've not got it open by the looks of it. Give me a sec and I'll get it up for you if I can find it. Jane, could you send it me, please? Have we all made friends now? Life's too short, folks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to find it. I did have it open, but because of my laptop playing up, it crashed. I'll find it. If Jane send, if you can email it me to my MB Clues email, and in the meantime, if I don't find it, then if you can send it me, that'd be great. My voice is going. Well, basically, this is just a recap of what we looked at before, and there is a Candlemas is actually in the Christian calendar, but it's used by Satanists and other religions to, I'll show you when I get it up. I'm just looking for it now. Jane's going to send it me. Jane, if you could send it through to NB Clues, let me know when you've done it as well. There is a brass plaque on the bench. Can I just clear this up? I don't think Curtis is here, but you know the number 23, was that on the bench where she went missing, or where by the bench where she was found? Thank you, Jane. Jane sent it. Jane's amazing. Thank you, darling. Because that is one thing that I always got confused with. Was the 23 on the bench? Where, okay, thank you. Where she went missing. Thank you, everybody. Right then. So this is what's Tam's saying here? Tam's find it off. It's gone off there now. The comments are just going too quick, and I don't get to put them up on the screen. Okay, thank you, Ruby. Thank you, darling. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. It's on the back of the bench. Did I think Curtis did confirm this? But was there a 22 and a 24? Yeah, in Canada, Candlemas is actually a Catholic as well. Thank you, Bridget, love. Okay, so this was sent in by a subscriber. So thank you to that. It came in whilst I was live. Now, this is the satanic again, some of you know this, but this you want a conclusion to what I think. I'm going to tell you. Novel benches in villages with numbers. Okay. Wasn't she found? Yeah. And sorry, I heard it's the rabbit chewing. And apparently Michael Brooks, who Jason Rothwell says, I found a lot of digging on him as well. So that's that. I haven't got it all ready now to do. Again, I'll wait for the June. I'll wait for once the inquest comes out. Thank you, Sharon, love. Once the inquest comes out in June, it's not that far away, folks. We're nearly in April. It's not that far away. Once the inquest comes out, we can then start to really break things down. But we do need to wait for that because the police, I highly doubt it. I'm 99.9% sure that they're going to come out with suicide or she tripped. But let's just wait and see. But yeah, Michael Brooks was found by his mum. Jason Rothwell says that he found him. No, he didn't. Mara had so much information coming on Jason Rothwell. I can't tell you because I don't know it. There's a load of emails have come in with his name as the header. So I can't tell you. I haven't been through it yet. Okay, so this is their calendar. This is a satanic ritualistic calendar. And some of these things are actually Christian festivals and Wiccan festivals, but they get pulled in by all the different religions. Remember, Satanism is a religion started by Anton LaVey. Now, we started doing a live stream on Anton LaVey a couple of months ago over on the Curious Bunny, but we never got to finish it because when Nicola Bulley went missing, I focused everything on her, on looking for it, and then obviously when they found her body. So there are still things that need wrapping up on other subjects as well. So I will be doing a part 2 on Anton LaVey with the hidden underbelly and New Metal Girl as well. When we finished doing this live stream tonight and wrapping everything up, I'll speak to them about getting a date. But Anton LaVey started the Church of Satanism, and there's so much information on him. I don't know if you know who he is. I'm just drinking my tea. Hold on. It's going cold. So I'm going to give you my theory on Nicola Bulley. And it's probably wrong because it's before the inquest, but I'm just going to tell you. Okay. So we got between the 20th and the 27th of January in the satanic ritualistic calendar. There is abduction. Okay, so she apparently went missing on the 27th, but I believe it was the 26th, the night of the 26th. This is what I reckon. Again, this is just my theory, This is just my conclusion from all the evidence so far. Abduction, ceremonial preparation, and holding of sacrificial victims for Candlemas. So the person is abducted then, and they are held. Okay. The usage is oral, anal, vaginal for sacrifice, and it must be a female or a child of any age. So in their calendar, now a couple of years ago, they actually sacrificed a load of bunnies in Italy, and I can't show the article because it's too distressing. I couldn't even look at it. This does happen. It's a real thing, guys. Sick, isn't it? So again, The date matches there. The 20th to 27th, abduction, a female, and holding. So they keep them for Candlemas. Now, again, this is a Christian event, but it's inversion. Now, if you want to know about inversion and all this shit, as above, so below, you need to be on my other channel, The Curious Bunny. That's where we go down rabbit holes deep on there. And we talk about all sorts of stuff like Freemasonry, Satanism, all this sort of shit. So then February the 2nd is Candlemas. It's the Sabbath festival. It's a festival of blood. So remember, this one here is the abduction. So that would match the dates, whether she went missing on the 26th or the 27th. That would match the dates, and it's abduction, female. Okay. The second is Candlemas. It's a blood ritual, animal and or human sacrifice. Okay. On the same day, once you've done your sacrifice, satanic revels, and these things happen. Okay. So you've got that one, they do that one. And then this one, the second still, is your person who you abducted up here and you've been holding from the 20s between those two dates. The person you've been holding gets this. Now, the car park, again, this is just a theory. I'm not saying this happened. People are going, oh, yeah, do you know? It probably didn't happen. I'm just talking about theories. Right? They are different. But what I'm saying is that they still use it all, buying space. They still use Candlemas. It's one of their things. Candlemas is exactly 40 days from Christmas Day. It's exactly 40 days before, as far as I'm aware, Ash Wednesday as well. I need to double check that. But it's definitely 40 days after Christmas Day, which is Christ's birth, which is why they're obsessed with it for some reason. I don't know why. So the day when the car park was cornered off was the 3rd of February. So whatever happened in that car park happened the night before on the 2nd of February. So something happened that night. Now, this might not be related to Nicola Bulley. It could be somebody else. Right? But they were carrying out bags, right? They then tried to play it down as a car, an abandoned car, remember? They tried to play it down as an abandoned car. There's no way in hell that they did all of that for an abandoned car. They had two vans, forensic vans in white suits, carrying bags on the 3rd of February. Exactly. So let's just get this up. Hold on. See if I can find it. Now, ever since we started talking about this, every other bugger started talking about it. So that's the calendar. So let's just put that to one side. And this is my conclusion from all the evidence. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know. Right. So let's just look at the dates again. This was published on the 3rd of February at 12:08. So this would have happened the day before. Right. So this is Candlemas happens. Let's turn this volume down a little bit if I can. Candlemas happens on the 2nd of Feb. On the 3rd of Feb, they've shut a car park off. Now, this news article here actually states that it was in relation to the search for Nicola Bulley. It actually says it in the article. It says all the press are there. Why are all the press there? It says latest in Nicola Bulley case, car park taped off, right? Now, when they were looking for Nicola Bulley, we never seen any police tape. We didn't see any of this shit, did we? There's actually a poster there, a missing poster of Nicola Bulley as well on the post. So you got crime scene, all this shit. So this was the morning after Candlemas. So let's just think about this for a moment, right? Let's just think about this. I'm going to get back into chat now. You know, like, she goes missing. She goes missing in that time, right? In that time frame. And then this happens. And it's 5 minutes away from her parents' house. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. Now, if you look at the initial missing poster for Nicola Bulley, it talks about they talk about Inskip. There's nothing about St. Michael's on the initial poster. It says Inskip lady missing. And it says links to Thornton Cleveley. Am I saying it right? I always say it wrong. Take care, Bavia. Is that how I say it? Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. No, I don't know what it is, what this is. Surely it's not a press. I think it's a crime scene camera. But let's just put this back again, right? Let's put this back. Let's see if I can slow it down and play it at slower speed so we can try and catch stuff, what's going on, right? So I'm going to play it at slower speed while I'm talking. I'm going to turn the volume off so we're not hearing it in slow motion. So in case there's anything we're missing. So they're taking bags in. I don't know what these are. All right. So again, this happened on the morning of the 3rd. Candlemas was on the 2nd. There is no car in the car park. So this was all big news. The press were there. It was in the local newspaper. They've cornered off a car park in the search for Nicola Bulley. This is what it was reported as at the time. It's actually in this article. There was a big hoo-ha, and then the next day, it was nothing to see here. It was just about an abandoned vehicle. Where's the abandoned vehicle? Exactly. Now, if you watch, she's walking over here. Watch. They're walking up there. Now, if there's an abandoned vehicle, would you send CSI in and forensics teams? It's a crime scene. It's a blatant crime scene. I believe they were searching behind the car park. I've said this from day one. Well, the white camper van's there. They're not even looking at the white camper van. Watch. The white camper van's in this corner on the next scene. But if you notice, the camera stops. You can't see. Now, this has been carefully edited so we don't see where she's going. Watch. It's carefully edited. It just stops. See? Another person. Or is it? There's the camper van. That car weren't there before. There's the camper van. They're not going to the camper van. They're going up here. Now, we've got the map up of this area. There's a boat yard over there. There's a boat yard and nothing else. Now, the cricket club's in this corner here when she walked past. There's a cricket club. But when Nicola Bulley went missing, there was none of this tape and police officers. And when her body was found, hours later, well, Curtis was there. There was no tape. He didn't have to go under any tape, did he? There was no tape. So this creek here, I think we worked it out. It was it 9 miles from St. Michael? I think we did talk about this at the time. Someone did some checking. Can you let me know if anyone knows? So it's crime scene investigation. Basically, it's CSI. Yeah. No, this has got nothing to do with St. Michael on Wyatt. This is down the road from... Sorry, hold on a minute. What do you want me to pause? This is down the road from where Nicola's parents live. And if you look on the original missing poster, it says that Nicola has links to Thornton Is it Cleveley? get it wrong every time. This was filmed by the journalists for the Blackpool Gazette. Jonathan's Creek. What are people saying? Sorry. Now, we need to just... No, I don't think so, Jodie. Chloe, I don't know what that's got to do with this, though. Oh, interesting. Simon Booth is her ex-husband. Cleveley's, thank you. I've been told her parents live 5 minutes away from here by several people. You all right? Yeah. So, what?
I find it funny how the Google Map image has got a white van and a black car in the car park.
So that means that they've been there for ages.
And she was walking off in this direction here.
Yeah.
Where there's like a wooded area.
Yeah, no, there is.
Like just perfect.
I'm going to
place
show
for
that.
Sacrifices and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then the car over the other side is the cricket club.
Yeah.
Which is where they hold Masonic events as well.
Oh, right.
I'm going to get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my... I know we've looked at this before, but this is my conclusion. It's got something to do with... in Curtis's video, it has a number 23, but that I've been sent footage where it's a number 11 opposite this car park. So I don't know. So anyway, so this is the morning of the 3rd, the day after the morning after the night before. Okay, Nicola Bulley went missing not far from here because there's posters everywhere. So this looks like a camera to me of some sort. Let me just see if I can get this map up. Hold on. So this is my theory, guys. Again, I might be wrong. We're going to wait for the inquest. This was my last Nicola Bulley night. I want to wait. Officers taped off Skippool Creek car park between the River Wyre and Thornton Cleveley's cricket club. So that cricket club there is extremely dodgy. All right, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Lancashire police have not disclosed what has happened at this stage, and they never do. They never, ever do. So, just get rid of that a sec. Now, if you look here, the reporter said whether the force has not said whether the report of a suspicious vehicle was related to the ongoing search for missing mum of 2 Nicola Bulley. The 45-year-old disappeared a week ago. So it is they are talking about that. Now, we've got the Google Maps up, right? So watch this now. Hold on. Thanks, Jane. Right, now, this is the Google map of that area, right? So what Al has just pointed out, and he's right, that camper van and that black car are there on the map. So to me, they're always bloody there. Look. There's the camper van, the white one in the corner, and there's the black car. Now, they almost look like they've been stuck in. What's that there, look? Let's take the little man for a walk. It's not there now. And yet it looks to me... Well, we can soon find out what that post was on Google Maps. So I know Curtis was talking about the number 23. Was it that post? I'm not sure whether it was that post. One of these posts apparently had the number 23 on them. Was it that one? That's number 12. Okay, that's number 12 there. It's a sunny day, isn't it? That's sorry, number 14. That's number 14. I've been told it's number 11. And that's number 13. So I don't know where the 23 is because it's got number 13 there and it's got number 14 there opposite the car park. So I'm not quite sure where the number 23 is. I've been told it's number 11 opposite, but I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to come out of here and I just find this really bizarre. So why is it that that camper van has been put in the car park? So we're looking from a different, now we're looking at a different angle now. I can't see chat, by the way. So that woman was walking up here, right? There's a little clearing here and there is a little nice little wooded area here and there's the boatyard. So what was going on the morning after the Candlemas ritual? Now, if we come over here, we'll find the cricket club. Now, this is a known area for Masonic meetups and so on. Okay. Is that a helicopter landing pad? Surely not. What are people saying in chat? Let's get back into chat. I think the 23 in the Derek video was by Curtis. Curtis being debunked on that. It wasn't 23. It was. You need a mouse. Well, the new laptop, I'll get one. Oh, the 23 is brand new, you're saying? Somebody went there last week. Is it a trampoline? Somebody went there last week and filmed it. It's number 11. Um, 322 watching then. Skull and Bones, Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, I'll get a mouse. I don't think it is a trampoline. I don't know what it is. Let's have a look. Now, apparently, we need... I don't know. Oh, it's like a little garden thing, like a little rockery. This area, there's a trampoline. This area here is extremely dodgy. So there's a lot of history going on around here. There was murders. There's all sorts of shit going on. So that's why what we're going to be doing after this, no more Nicola Bulley nights or anything like that, or occlude nights until after the inquest. But we're still going to be looking into this area because there's other missing people. And as we know, Derek Clayton's not been found that we know of, though he's not coming up on the missing peoples thing. And there's another thing down here as well. What's this? Lashes temporary closed. What's this? Lashes. What's this? Don't know what that is. Is Emma White been there? Now, there's the cricket club here. So if there was a ceremony, and they do have Masonic ceremonies at the cricket club, look how close this car park is to the bushes behind. I'm not seeing chat, by the way, in case you're saying anything. But look at this as well. This is another interesting thing. Now, look at this. I can't say that. The Lawala stone pillars. So let's take the little man down. Now, I've been told that this is a very, very ritualistic site. So let's put the little man down here. Now, this area here, I think we need to look at. What's going on here? I didn't want to do that. Why has it just took me away? What's going on? Hang on. I clicked on the pillar and it's took me out into the road. Look at this. Let's try again. Okay, it's a landmark, apparently. Okay, now I've been told that these are very important. These things. It's some sort of ritualistic thing. We need to look into these pillars, don't we? Lashes. I know, you couldn't make this shit up, could you? Lashes. What are people saying in chat? Llewellyn was a large bungalow that was demolished. That's the one. Thank you, Ruby. After it was sold several times, it was a nightclub. That is the one where there is rituals. Sorry, TT boy. Okay, so this is right next to the cricket club. Okay, I'm going to get off in a sec. So let's have a quick gander. Now, someone sent me all of the history, right, on this. Now, this was some sort of mansion originally. This thing here. It was some sort of mansion. And at the mansion, there have been several dodgy things happening. The lashes, you couldn't make this shit up. What is it? It's just a beauty salon. There's nothing there. Whoever, that must have been happening from their home, maybe. Well, Emma White's already used to pull the lashes. No wonder they've closed. Anyway, moving on. So this area where this car park is, there's definitely something happened there. We know. Do you believe that? Right. Okay. Give me a yes or a no. Do you believe for 1 minute that CSI were at the car park, right, for an abandoned car? Good night, God Struggler. For an abandoned car that no one can see. Does anyone believe that? My husband's Lancashire. Well, he was born in Derbyshire, but he moved there when he was 18 months and he grew up in Lancashire. So he calls himself a Manc, which I know it's people say it's not Lancashire, but it is until 1974. No, I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying whether you're right or wrong. I'm just asking what you guys think. We've got all these no's. Does that nobody think that for an abandoned car they're doing all of that? I don't think anyone. Okay, I don't think anyone. Actually, it is funny, and we shouldn't laugh. But you've got to. Look, if you don't laugh at some point, you'll end up going insane. No, says J&D. No. So I don't believe for 1 minute. Yeah, if you're living in the city, then yeah, stay out of Lancashire. A lot of people are saying it. Was you're saying something might happen? I never even heard it was an abandoned car. Yeah, it's deep down in that article I was just showing you, where that video of the car park, right? It says right at the bottom, update. It was updated on the 4th of February. That article, I'll put the link in. You can go and read it. Hold on. I do try and cite my sources all the time wherever possible. There you go. That's the link. You'll send you nuts. I believe, Rennie, honestly, this, you guys wanted my conclusion to this. This is what I think. This area is dodgy as. There's no way. Why? Yeah, exactly, Ruby. There was walking off to the wooded bit. So even if this has got nothing, right, let's just say none of this had nothing to do with Nicola Bulley. Something happened that night, right? Even if you don't believe for 1 minute that it happened to Nicola, something happened for them to do this. And you've got this little creek as well that goes into the sea. I think Blackpool's this way, I think. Let's have a quick look. Now, could it be that they found Derek? But then why not tell us? But then I'm going to tell you now why I think they haven't told us it was a body. Because people will be going, well, hang on a minute. If they found Nicola or Derek Clayton, who's missing, Derek Clayton didn't go missing from that far. I think he was hang on a minute. I'll tell you where Derek went missing from. It was around here. It was Ellerbeck Road off the Blackpool Promenade. It was along here somewhere. I can get the exact address up if you want, but it was along here, right? So It's not that far. Now, I don't think this was anything to do with Derek Clayton, but you know, I don't believe that it was. But you don't know, do you? You don't know. So anyway, the reason why I believe that this was a murder of somebody, I think Nicola Bulley. The reason why I can't stop looking at that now, lashes. The reason why I think they kept this quiet, I wonder who lives at these new houses as well that are built where that house was, the Lawala. The reason why I believe that they kept it quiet is because, can you imagine CSI go in, right? And they go in there. So we'll look at this, sorry. Is that down the road, is it? Thank you, Tui. They've gone in there and they've realised it does say it's abandoned car. Right. Yeah, they said abandoned car. Let's get the article up. It's buried in the article. So they corner it off on the Friday morning, 3rd of Feb, the night after Candlemas. Police have not disclosed what has happened at this stage. That is the initial article. And then it gets updated down the bottom. CSI officers in suits were seen entering the car park and returning to their vans with evidence bags. Okay? There's one there with evidence bags. Can't see what's in the bags. Here you go. Police said they were investigating a report of a suspicious vehicle in the car park. We looked into it, but there was nothing to it. Yes, okay, I'm sure. The police have not said whether the report was related to Nicola Bulley of the suspicious vehicle. Then they start talking about Nicola Bulley. The cordon at the car park has been lifted. This was on the 4th. Okay. There you go. But they're saying it was about suspicious. They said abandoned car, suspicious vehicle. All right. So that's cleared that one up. Now, you wouldn't do all of that for an abandoned car. What's that then, Broadmoor? So I'm just going to go. We did say abandoned car before. And if you look at other articles, it says abandoned car, suspicious vehicle, abandoned car. Well, it must be abandoned because if it was suspicious and there's somebody in it, wouldn't there? There'd be someone sat in it. It would say a person sat in a vehicle. Okay, so just going back to this. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to conclude this because I want to wrap this up now because I want to go to bed. I'm not feeling very well. So I'm going to tell you why I don't believe that they told anybody. I believe this probably was Nicola Bulley, in my opinion. It could have been Derek. I don't know. Are they really going to want to put on the news that they found the remnants of a satanic Candlemas ritual in a car park in the bushes right by this here, which was a very interesting place? I think we could probably do a whole live stream on this place, on the history of this place. I really do. And that we just won't mention. Do people want that? Just do a history of that place. So let me know in the comments if you're watching on the replay. Let me know in the comment section if you. We won't. It's not going to be no Nicola Bulley until we get to the inquest. But we can still look at what's going on around there. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? But I won't be linking any of this to a murder. I won't be talking about Nicola Bulley until the inquest. But this place has got a very illustrious past. Okay, so let's just get back to this. So let's just say that day CSI found body parts in that car park, right? Where's car park gone now? Let's get back to the car park. Let's just say that they found body parts in the car park and they realised, oh shit, This was a Candlemas ritual. Are they really going to want to put that on the news? We found Nicola Bulley. She was a ritual. She was murdered in a ritual. No. They're not, are they? Let's just be honest about this. They're not. So this is what I believe. I believe they found body parts and they were carrying them away in bags. This is what I believe. I might be wrong. This is my opinion. Will this come out in the you don't hear that on the news, lovely jubbly. Exactly. There was a worn red painted van in Larbeck Gardens car park. Oh, really? This is what I believe, right? Again, I might be wrong. We're going to wait. This isn't my final say on this. I'm not doing, there's been a lot of psychics look, guys, I'm sorry. I'm very skeptical. I do believe there are real psychics. We have a friend, Nikki. I would love to, Nikki, I'm going to try and get in touch with you, darling. I've not heard of you in a while, who is a spiritual medium. I'd like her take on this. Once we have the inquest in June, once the inquest is out, I will then ask Nikki to give her thoughts, but I won't be doing that yet. So if they did find anybody here, they are not going to put that on the news, are they? Let's be honest. All right. So anyone can say this is a conspiracy theory. It's just a theory. Everyone's entitled to a theory. And I believe, because let's start looking at what the investigation. Let's take this away. What happened to the investigation after the 4th of February? Did it dramatically change? Because with this knowledge, let's just say they did find her. For example, let's just pretend for 1 minute that they did find her. What happened around that time? Emma White started doing TV interviews saying that, talking about her in the past tense, not talking to her like she knew she'd gone. They then started coming out with the menopause and the alcoholic stuff as a distraction because they knew they'd found her. This is what I believe. Because all the dates add up in the calendar. The dates add up with what they found in the car park. That's a fact. Whether it was her, I don't know. But I do believe it is a deep rabbit hole, TT boy. And I am going to... We do need someone to go in the woods. What's this about? Tink says Ben Wallace is their MP as well. Recently, last few months, ran off in a panic to meet with fake Biden. Remember? Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Really is. Because that's what I'm saying, Super I. It could be somebody else's body. I do believe that happened. So what we're going to do, what are we looking at? Sorry, PR3 OXS. And I want to get off because I'm not feeling great at all. I've got a really bad tummy. What is it? PR3. Oh, S not said. Anyway. Yeah, please like the stream. If anybody wants to donate, no laptop, it's bought. Any donations will go to the rescue bunnies. Oh, thank you, David Wellings. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Tams for the Bunsters. Oh, and another person as well. I don't know who they are, but thank you so much. Oh, guys, that's so kind. We're doing a big hay order as well. There's a big hay order coming in for them. So anyone that donates, thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget, laptop is here. It's here. So you don't need to, I just need to get it all set up. I'm surprised this one lasted so well, but I'm going to do an unboxing video, okay? And it goes to the bunnies, so thank you. If you haven't got PayPal, you can do coffee or Cash App, but thank you so much. So where are we now? Right, this is the post, is that right? PR3 0XS. Is this the right one? Let me just have a quick look. Good night, Top Cat. Yeah, my tummy's, I'm not feeling great. And I do have fibromyalgia, which is diagnosed by a rheumatologist as well. I'm not one of these people that just say I've got it. I do suffer with a nerve pain condition and arthritis as well. So I am falling apart, and I do have they're looking at possible lupus as well. So I do get poorly, and I apologise about that, but I can't do nothing about my health. But this does seem to be some sort of tummy bug. That's the other caravan park that people keep talking about, isn't it? Hang on a minute. No, that's the Garden. Gardens Caravan Park and Hall. I'm confused. Larbeck Hall Caravan Site, Larbeck Gardens Caravan Park. What am I looking at? Sorry. What are you asking me? There's another one here, look. Why would you want to go on holiday around there? The Muse. So I'm just reading chat. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, Alexa, there's no way. I showed the photo. They were laughing. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate that. You see, I forget that the people who've been with me for a long time know about all my health problems, but there's a lot of new people here that don't know, so I'm not moaning or anything. I'm not one to moan. I get on with it. It's not sure why police struggle so much to get her out. She must have been quite like. I don't believe. No, you wouldn't laugh. No, you wouldn't laugh. They've all been laughing. Emma was laughing. Paul laughs. Bloody Truman Show. That's the business address. Didn't they live at Larbeck Mews? I don't know. I have got a picture that I just wanted before we go. I just want to, because I need to get off, guys, because I'm not feeling great, and I think my little boy's got up as well. So yeah, I'm not one to moan, guys. I get on with it. I just forget that you guys don't know. So I used to stream for longer at one point, but I just can't. My back just seized up. But now I've got a tummy bug. My little boy had it last week. He weren't very well, and now I've got it. It's not nice, is it, when you've got a tummy ache? Let me just show you this one photo. Hang on a minute. Let me just get it up. If I can find it. So again, after tonight, we are going to be not doing any more Nicola Bulley clues nights. If you do send me any clues, I'll keep them all to one side. And we'll be waiting. Thank you again to those people who donated to the Bunsters. You're so kind. What's this? There's still clues coming in now. Wow, you guys are just like amazeballs. Okay. Thank you, Lexi, love. I'll check it after. So, emails. It's not really an important thing, but as it's come in, I just thought I'd show you. Oh, my tummy hurts. Right. I only took like 2 antibiotics and that stopped. My tummy was hurting too much. Now, you may have seen this, I don't know, but this is the picture of them moving into their new home. They moved into their new home in 2017. So there's not many pictures of them before 2020. This was one of the rare photos. Look how different Paul looks. He looks totally different, doesn't he? It's like he's a different person. So this was 2017. And apparently they moved into a show home. He looks completely different. And I'm not going to lie, on some of the photos I've seen of him, he actually looks like, oh, my pleasure, darling. Or you a dude. My pleasure, mate. Yeah, he did guidance code. I'm just reading chat. Yeah, Cosmic agreed. So no more Nicola Bulley clues nights. You can still send me stuff. I'm going to bed now, Mara. You can still send me stuff, but I'll just be putting it to one side until the inquest. So I am going to do, guys, if you want me to do some, there's some fantastic. Yeah, that's why it's wider, because it was a show home. I do take a lot of probiotics as well. Thank you, Joe. One of our research team people, who are just amazeballs, by the way, I think that's a different, this is a whole new bloody rabbit hole, isn't it? Is that the same Paul? Thank you, Buying Space, love. Sam Beckett, yeah, he changed his name to Sam Beckett. Is it? Well, thank you, Kenny, for editing the child out. Yeah, they bought the show home. Thank you, Kenny. So basically, one of the subscribers has researched that Ewalia place. Yeah, it's an autoimmune thing, isn't it? And that, someone has sent me some information on that, on the little boy. So that's a whole new thing. There's another photo of Paul. Hang on a minute. I don't know if it's just me, but he looks like he's got a wig on. Hang on. So yeah, so no more Nicola Bulley night. Sorry, I was just going to say no more Nicola Bulley, but we will be doing things around there. So we'll look at that. I'll do a live stream on the history of that Llewellyn thing. Doesn't look like Paul, does it? On that Llewellyn place. What else we're going to do? We're going to look at if there's any new information comes in on Derek Clayton, but I've hit a dead end. We are waiting for the inquest of Peter Baglin. His funeral will be held on the 3rd of April. Peter Baglin's funeral. Poor family. This is another one. I'll get this up. This is another photo. Some of them, he looks like, remember the advert 118 118 with the wigs on? Do you remember that? With them men? He looks different, doesn't he? And I've had a few people tell me that it's not him. There's an identity theft racket going on, and it's all run from Bad Penny's caravan park. It's really bizarre. Doesn't look like him. No, it's him, but he just looks different, Right, Sky News. Sky News stopped live coverage on the 3rd of Feb. There you go. Let's all go and definitely 118. Let me find that photo of the 118. It's hilarious. I'm telling you, it looks just like him. Let's say my theory is correct. Let's just say my theory is right, yeah? About this finding the body. What would happen after the 3rd? The news would change. The live stream stopped because they found her, in my opinion. I'm telling you. Like, there's too many coincidences. I can't find it now. There's a photo somewhere and he's got like long hair, and I thought it was a joke. When someone sent it, I thought it was a joke. He looks like 118. He's got like flares and stuff, and he's got like long hair. It doesn't look like the same person. Oh, can't find it now. If anyone's got it, send it in. He looks like he's been to a fancy dress night, a 70s night or something. It's really bizarre. Really, really bizarre. But yeah, he changed his Facebook name after a couple of days after she went missing to Sam Beckett from Quantum Leap. What's that about? So bizarre. So bizarre. Right, okay, I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you for those who've been here. If you're watching on the replay, I appreciate you. Please hit the like if you like what we do. It helps the algorithms. If you don't like what we do, I won't be offended. If you want to hit the dislike, I will not cry. I will not complain. I'll smile and move on. What's this here? Hang on. This is a bizarre. Oh, gosh. What's this I've just found? Oh, come on. If I want to continue reading it, I've got to pay. There's a photo here, but I can only see half of it because the Telegraph want me to pay. But look at this. Look at this, what I've just come across. It won't let me show the rest of it. But look at this. Oh, come on. Oh, there you go. It looks like a bloody film star. Oh, look at him there, looking at the camera. Is that Dan Walker? Who's that? He looks like a film star. And her, look, behind him, eyelashes. Let's see if I can do a screenshot. Screen capture. Did it work? Yes, it did. Look at this. Sorry, I am going. I just want to show you this. Hang on. Let's see if I can get this to share. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Screenshot. Look at this guy's face. There's eyelashes. Who's that? Look how sinister he looks. Who are you? The way he's looking at the camera, though. Who are you? Very sinister, isn't he? If you look there, if you pull right back, like there's a camera there, and that looks like Peter Folding, with his bald head. I don't know who that is. Is that her mate? But look at this. She's everywhere. Everywhere he goes, she's there in tow, isn't she? Eyelashes. She's always there. You've actually closed down the eyelashes place because you've used them all. You've actually got them put out of business, love. Honestly. Anyway. Right then, guys. Thank you. Dad didn't look like the dad, did it? What's that news article? It won't let me open it, folks, because it's a Telegraph, but it's talking about Peter Folding. I'll put the link in. She's like a bad smell, yeah. Must be love. Yeah. Yeah, Sam Beckett. Very bizarre. Right then. Apparently her husband's disappeared, but I need to look into that. Right. Thank you so much for everyone who sent some donations for the bunnies. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Let me just... Right, let's check my messages. Thank you. I've had more emails coming while I've been live. Like a fly around shit, she really is. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Dig down deep. Is that you? Are you the person who's just WhatsApped me? Well, why didn't you tell me that was you? I didn't know that was you. Maybe there were swingers. I've said the same. Right. Good night, everybody. That's our last clues night. You've had my conclusion. We will be looking into the area. We'll be looking into other missing people. Thank you, Jane, darling. Thank you to all the moderators. James Jameson gets his wrench back next stream. I just didn't want you timing people out, mate. Curtis has gone off in upset again. I apologise for being upset. Good night, Judge Matty. Sam Beckett was famous Irish poet and novelist. Say Spooky Serpent on Fire. Thank you. Yeah, switch off. Next stream. We'll be live tomorrow night with an open panel with ex-army Paz and hopefully Hidden Underbelly. And Monday night, I'm doing the number 23. Oh, okay. You know, he said I'm off. See ya, because someone was having a go at him, but I didn't see it though. He looked upset to me. He's been upset with me for about a day now, anyway. So, thank you. I didn't know that was you. And Tuesday, I'm going to speak to Jane. We need to get the Ohio stream sorted out. Okay. He's a grown man. I'm sure he can handle a few earty words on the internet. I'm sure he can cope. I'm sure he'll live. He was he's been upset with me for over 24 hours, and I've lived from being told by him that I must be drunk and all sorts of shit. So if he can have a go at me, I'm sure he can take a few earty words in chat. Right then. Take care, everybody. I love you lots. And I'll see you all tomorrow night for open panel. Open panel, which means that anybody can come up. I'm going to put the link in. We can have up to 11 guests at any one time. So come on up. Don't be shy. You don't have to have a camera or anything like that. You just click the link. It's not a phone number. You click the link. You come on up. People call me weird all the time. All the time. So there you go. Thank you, everybody. You can click the link. You can come on up and give us anything you want to talk about. Anything at all. Try and keep it off Nicola Bulley, though, for God's sake. Anything at all that's going on in the news or whatever. Even if you've got a problem, you've got a love problem, talk to us. We might be able to give you some advice. You never know. Oh, really? Oh, so we came in to tell people to go over to his premiere and then left. Okay, right then. Good night, everybody. Lots of love. Take care. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.